Access early years education and that play opportunities are accessible to disabled children. The statement goes on as well to say, we don't want to see any children discriminated against, and to help this we have introduced the biggest reforms to the special educational needs and disability system in a generation, focusing support on individual needs and aspirations. I would let Charlie talk, but his mic is not working. So let's go to Bill, who I think...
It's a complete blackout.
I think his mic is working. Oh, it's working now.
Oh, it's come back on. I think you did that.
Oh, Isabel. Bill is in the Peak District, where he's saying it's got to be
really
awkward,
frustrating. Yeah.
It's very easy to see it on the replay, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Wise after the event. Question we're asking this morning, in a roundabout way, is how many people work at home in their pyjamas?
Oh.
That's the question you're asking.
Well, it's just the only reason I asked that, and we'll talk to Ben in just a second about this. Emma's got in touch. This is a survey about how many people are working from home these days. And Emma's got in touch. She says, I've worked from home for the last 10 years. Loves it. She says, I'm disciplined, have a routine, regular contact with my colleagues. Everything works. I think I'm more productive at home and I'm rarely off sick, just one day last year. And, she says, I've never, ever worked in my pyjamas! Exclamation mark.
She's very disciplined, isn't she?
Which makes me think that some people have accused her maybe of doing that. You see, that's what it makes me think. Ben, what are the figures on this? Tell us.
Morning. Job from home yet. We can work on it.
Not yet.
Thanks, Ben.
Let's see, time now is just come up to 7:45. You're watching Breakfast from BBC News. A reminder of our main stories this morning. Morning for a lot of people this morning. Carol, how's it looking across the UK?
Morning.
That's right.
So after 15 years, Bill is leaving Breakfast. Not just the programme, though, he's saying goodbye to.
Yeah, he's also going to be bidding a fond farewell to the Peak District, which has been his home for the last 4 years. It's looking lovely there this morning, though I know it's cold. Morning, Bill. What are you driving? I'll see you later.
Time now is 7:54, 7:55. One piece of breaking news we're getting this morning. News from Didcot Power Station.
Try and get some clarity right now. Our political correspondent, Chris Mason, joins us from Westminster. So which is it, Chris? Is it...
Donald Trump has won the third state in a row in the contest for the Republican presidential nomination. Minutes past 8. Let's pause for a moment and take a look at the big weather picture. Carol, a little
more cold details.
We've been talking this morning about working at home and statistics about how many people do it and whether you like doing it or not. Just a couple of thoughts.
You're intrigued, aren't you?
Well, it's interesting. Initially, people saying how wonderful it is, and then you get the next wave coming. Carolyn says, initially, she said, I thought it was a great idea. After a couple of months, I felt isolated and lonely, so I got a job back in an office. I feel very supported and a lot happier.
I can see that. So, lots of discussion about it. Ben is out and about. He's not at home, though, but he has a lovely view. Morning. Thanks very much. No, lots of people getting in touch. We'll talk about them later. Thanks, Ben.
Let's see, 8:23 the time. 3 years ago, Londonderry became the UK's first city of culture as part of a government scheme to use the arts to help regenerate local communities. Hull will take up the title in 2017.
The idea built on the success of Liverpool's European City of Culture in 2008. Now, around half a dozen towns and cities are in the running to be the UK's City of Culture in 2021.
In the first match, Aston Martin, Chief Executive.
I'm just looking at the weather there again. It's so beautiful out this morning. Carol will have all the details for you shortly. In other news as well today, a dog has died after being deliberately run over by police on a dual carriageway in Conwy, North Wales. Police confirming that.
Brits making them the event's most successful band ever.
Yes, we will have all the news from the ceremony tomorrow morning. You're right up to date with the latest from here. Joanna Gosling is presenting the Victoria Derbyshire programme, 9:15 on BBC Two. Morning to you, Joanna.
Morning, Louise. Parents, we're talking about this morning, parents at some children's football matches have become so violent that someone could soon be killed. That's the warning from the chairman of a youth league in Surrey. Recently, a parent threatened to stab the referee and another headbutted a linesman. Be part of the conversation with us this morning. Let us know if touchline violence is a problem where you are. Also this morning, we'll report on efforts to catch a sadistic cat killer in South London. Join us straight after breakfast, 9:15 on BBC.